Good morning. Charlie O'Hara back in the studio today, here to answer your legal questions. Charlie, good to see you.
Good to be here.
We have got a couple on the line. We're going to go ahead and get to those right now. Good morning. You are on the line. What is your question for Charlie?
Yes. Hello?
Hi, go right ahead. What's your question?
My question is, I plan on filing bankruptcy, and my house is, behind also. Is it better to wait to file bankruptcy after I sell the house, or do both at the same time?
Well, it's probably better to keep the house and have the house, because I think the asset of the house, whatever the equity is, whatever you don't owe on a loan, if it's got any value in it, would be something that you could keep even in bankruptcy. But before I do anything like that, I think you need to talk to an attorney and a bankruptcy attorney about the specifics, because there may be a period that you have to wait if you're going to dispose of something, or if you want to get rid of something. You need to have some planning in that, because a bankruptcy is a rather serious deal, and you don't want to be doing things on your own and hope that that's right, or call into a show and listen to somebody like me. I think you need to really go see an attorney and ask the specifics and go through that, so you can get some good advice on how to, if you've got a house with some asset in it, you need to really know how to keep that if you can.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. Great question. We'll have time now for another one this morning. Hi, good morning. You're on the line. What's your question for Charlie?
Yeah, Mr. O'Hara, I got a question for you. I live in a neighboring county, and I was wondering if there's any legal recourse on lack of maintenance on gravel roads that causes damage to the vehicles and ruins your tires. And you've been to the county commissioners and talked about it, and nothing seems to get done.
Okay.
Well, I don't really think there's much damage that you can do. I mean, suing the government at any stage is always a very difficult procedure, and the county is the government. And they have a duty to keep the roads up, but it's not a real high duty. And if you have, gravel happens, rains happen, a lot of things happen. What that duty is and how far it goes is not really very well defined. I don't think you're going to get very far with a lawsuit. Going and talking to them would be a good thing. Continuing to bug them, usually if you get on the government about not keeping up a road, they'll get onto it. But I don't think you're going to have much of a lawsuit on that.
What is that, the squeaky wheel gets the oil?
That's right.
What about when it comes to city roads? Is there any difference in that regard? Same thing?
Well, if it's obviously something terrible, you may be able to get somewhere. And it'd have to be some real unusual circumstances. Normally, they've got to keep the roads up, but if something bad happens, if a stoplight goes out or something, they're not liable. They can't control all that stuff. And it is the government. When you sue the government, it's a different standard than suing any certain person.
So we're saying it takes a lot longer?
It's a lot more difficult.
Okay.
And the standard to get in there and the rules about how to sue them are a lot more difficult.
Okay. Well, thank you, Charlie. Great question. Good luck with that. We appreciate your calls today. If you did not get on the line, Charlie is back here every Wednesday. We'll be back with entertainment news coming up on KSCW. Stick with us.
Expect more on KSCW. This is Eyewitness News This Morning in high definition. Online at kwch.com. Follow KWCH on Facebook and Twitter.